This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. So guys, today one quick demanding topic people are asking that can we automate a desktop Windows-based application using Selenium, right? Selenium, we know that okay, it's only for web browser automation. But there is a tool on top of Selenium with the help of Selenium plus APM provided by Microsoft that is called WinAppDriver. So WinAppDriver is just like Selenium. Selenium is used for web automation, but WinAppDriver is used for Windows-based application. You can simply automate that. So today I'm going to give you one demo, and it's very simple. If you are coming from Selenium background, exactly same thing you have to do that. But the thing is, you can automate desktop application also. Desktop application means, let's see this particular Eclipse. You can see my Windows machine, right? This is not my Mac machine. This is my Windows machine. So this will work only for Windows machine, Windows 10 especially, and any kind of application. Let's see this Eclipse. This Eclipse is not available in the form of browser. This is a desktop application, one notepad, this any Skype or whatever you can see on your operating system on your Windows. Everything you can automate with respect to WinApp driver. So if you go to this particular this particular project, this is an open source project done by Microsoft. You can see that WinAppDriver. I'll share the link in the description also. You simply go there and it's saying that okay, recently they made some changes over here, and they say that a Windows application driver, in short form we call WinAppDriver, is a service to support Selenium-like UI test automation on Windows-based application. Okay, the service supports testing Universal Windows Platform (UWP), Windows Forms, any window forms you see that, and Windows Presentation Foundation (WPF), and classic Windows Win32 apps on Windows 10 PCs. Okay, so you should have Windows 10 on your system. So that's a recent project is happening because before Windows 10, I think most of the project they are going to deprecate very soon. So Windows 10 is compulsory to have it. If you don't have Windows 10, okay, you cannot automate with WinAppDriver. So it's very simple. You just need to download and start using it. So a couple of things that you have to do that. First, you need to download this particular release version. So it's a release version. The moment you click on it, that this is available. They launched in 2019 October 10. This is quite a stable version, and they made around 7 commits over there. And okay, so you just need to download this release candidate. You just click on it. The moment you click on it, so let's download it. And this is the thing you have to download, this .msi file that you have to download. So let me download it. Okay, so I click on it. It's around very simple, like it's around 3.7 MB only, right? So this will give you a Windows WinAppDriver server. This is just like APM server, and it will be executed on a specific on your local system on a specific port number. So you just need to download this particular .msi file over here. You can see that, okay, and after that you just need to launch the server, and then you start writing the code over here. Okay, so let it download. But before that, what we have to do that you just go back to the release. Okay, let's go back once again. After that, it's saying that okay, run the installer on Windows 10 machine. So we will install this particular installer on Windows machine. After that, you have to enable developer mode in Windows setting on your operating system if you're using Windows machine. So how to do this? You simply go to developer settings, search for developer settings on your Windows 10 machine, and this option, can you see the developer mode? This option should be enabled. You have to select this particular radio button, and that's it. So when you select it, it will do some process, and after that you simply close this particular screen. So make sure that okay, developer mode is enabled on your Windows machine. After that, you just simply execute this WinAppDriver.exe. Okay, and this will, you will find it over here under C program files window application driver that you have already installed over here. So what you have to do, you just need to double click on it and click on next. I think we have already see this application is already available on my system. So I'm not going to change it, I'm not going to repair it, not going to remove it. So in your case, you just need to install this particular setup. So when you install it, see, in my case, it's not giving you an installation option. Why? Because I've already installed it. So what you have to do, you simply click on next, 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 and that's it. You, when this is installed, okay, what you have to do, you just need to go to your C drive over here. Just go to the C drive and go to this program files. So let me go to C drive, go to your program files 86, and here you will see this particular option over here, that Windows application driver. So by default it is not there, so you have to install this particular installation. And once this installation is done, it will create a folder over here. You just open this particular folder, and here you will see one thing that is called WinAppDriver over here. Can you see that? You just need to launch this. So double click on it and you simply launch it. So you will see that okay, let me just close this guy. Okay, let me close this also. Okay, let's run it again. Make sure that okay, your all command prompts are closed and you run it again. When you run it, it says that okay, yeah, driver is listening to this particular IP address and on this particular port number. So by default port is 4723, and press enter to exit. So don't exit it. You don't need to do anything now. You simply minimize it. That's it. Now you don't need to change it. The moment you change something over there, or the moment you close your command prompt, right, guys, it will disconnect the server. It will shut down the server. So don't do that. So we will send the request to our Windows application from our code via this particular server, just like in APM we have that, right? Same thing over here, like that. So you just minimize it, and after that, what you have to do, that you need to pick one application, that okay, hey, which application you want to automate. So let's say for today I'll just pick only one very simple application, that okay, I'll pick this, let's see, notepad application. In this particular notepad application, we will do one thing. Let's see, we will go to help, we will click on about notepad, we will do some edit, we will click on time and date, something like this. We will do that just for giving you some basic idea about it, that how can we automate the Windows based application, right? So this is notepad is a Windows based application, right? And there is no browser available over here, so we will try to automate that as well. So let me just minimize it. What do you have to do? Open your Eclipse, create a Maven project. So this is a demo project that I have already created, but for you guys, I'm going to create one more project once again, and I'll show you what are the different things you have to add it over there. So let me create a project, a Maven project. You have to do that. Select this particular Maven project and click on next, click on next, click on next, and then give a new project name. So let's see, this is my window app, or I would say that WinAppDriver sample. And then again, I'll write WinAppDriver sample. And you just simply click on finish. So you will see that, okay, one project got created, and then I'll just directly open my pom.xml file. And here you have to add a couple of dependencies. So I'm not going to use JUnit first of all. So just remove this particular dependency from JUnit. Now, what you have to do, I'll show you what are different dependencies that you have to add. I'll check in this particular code in my Git repo also, so you can directly check it from there as well. So you just open this pom.xml file, and here first you need to add APM dependency, the Java client, then testng, and then you have to add Selenium Java also, because it's a combination of Selenium. Internally it's using Selenium and it's using the APM concept also, and we are using Java. So just copy all these dependencies and then simple paste it over here. Okay, and then you simple press Control S. When you save it, that's it. Okay, so when you save this, automatically all the dependencies will be added over here. So now let me close my pom.xml file. I don't need them. And you just open your src main Java. I'm going to delete these dummy packages. Under src test Java also, I'm just going to delete this dummy packages. Perfect. Now right click on it, go to properties and go to libraries. First of all, that you do one thing, change it to JDK 1.8. So I simply say that okay, first of all, add testng dependency also over here. as a test ng, okay, as a plugin, as a library we have to add. And this I'm going to add it. I'll make it to JDK 1.8. So click on finish, apply, and okay. Now your project is ready. Okay, so I'm having Maven dependency for my Java client and everything, and that's it. Okay, so I'll do one thing under src test Java. I'm going to create a package over here, and the package name is, let's see, com dot, okay, my test package. And under this particular package, what I'm going to do that I'm going to create a class over here. So let's see, my class name is, I'm going to write that notepad test over here, and don't select the main method. We are going to write, okay, we are going to create one testng class. So just simply click on finish. Now what I'm going to do that in this particular notepad class, couple of things I have to do this. First of all, that we have to add a dependency that we have already added. After that, what we have to do that we have to write some test ng. This typical way we have to do that. So I have simple create, let's see, one simple, let's say I'm simple writing public, just like we create a WebDriver, right? So I'm going to create, let's see, my public static. Instead of WebDriver, what you have to do, you have to use Windows driver. See, use this particular Windows driver, and I simply say that, okay, driver initially is equal to null. Okay, and this particular Windows driver you have to import from, okay, it's coming from APM package. So if you take APM dependency, along with that Windows driver will be there. So there is no separate dependency for Windows driver. It's coming along with your APM dependency. So simple, add this particular, okay, dependency and start using this particular Windows driver. Just like we use WebDriver driver equal to new Chrome driver, similar kind of stuff we will be using it over here. Okay, now I'm going to write one, let's see, I'm going to write one at the rate, simple at the rate before class. And I say that, okay, this is my setup method. So I simply say that, okay, public void, this is my setup method. And in this particular setup method, I simply write, just a second, import this. And I simply say that I have to define some desired capabilities over here. Okay, just like in APM, we have to decide the desired capabilities. So I'm simply saying that, okay, one second, desired capabilities is equal to now new desired capabilities. Okay, so just create the object of desired capabilities, and here we have to add a couple of capabilities. First of all, my first capability is set capability, and what is the capability name? So simple write app is my capability name, and what exactly the value of that particular app. It means which Windows app you want to automate. So I want to automate what? I want to automate Notepad, and where exactly the Notepad is available. So Notepad is available, you go to your C drive. So let's say I'll go to my C drive, and under this particular C drive, you go to Windows, and you have to find out where exactly the notepad.exe file is available. So I'll go to my system32, somewhere should be there. Yeah, system C, can you see that? System32, and here you will see the notepad.exe. It's a simple write, see, notepad.exe. So this is the path you have to pick. Copy this, and here you need to write notepad.exe, and in Windows double slash, okay, double slash will work. The backslash, two backslash, you have to write it. After that, what you have to do, that capability dot, one more capability you have to add, the set capability, and your capability name is on which platform you want to run. So simple write, let's see, just like in APM we do it, right? So I'm going to write on which platform. So you simple say that, okay, platform name you have to write. And what is my platform name? So I'm going to run on my Windows machine. So I simply say that, okay, on my Windows. Other than that, we have to add one more capability, and your capability name is, what is a device name? So simple write device name as, let's say a simple write Windows PC or Windows 10. So you can write Windows PC. So these two capabilities are not important. You can ignore that also, but it's good to have. Sometimes what happens is, okay, it doesn't work. because according to the APM format we have to do it. So let it write these two, okay, capabilities also. Then after that, what you have to do, this is your driver, Windows driver that you have created. You simply say that Windows driver is equal to, okay, new Windows driver. Okay, you have to, okay, I'll write it once again, new Windows driver. And here you will see that, okay, there are multiple constructors are available. So here you have to pick this particular URL constructor that, okay, hey, where exactly your URL is available. So I simply say that, okay, I don't want to use my web element, so simply remove this particular web element. I simply say that, okay, sorry, one second. Okay, so I simply say that, okay, new URL, and here we need to pass the URL. So it means where exactly your server is running. So my server is running on this particular machine. Can you see that? So copy this particular URL, and okay, I'll write it like this: http colon, right, 127.0.0.1:4723. Make sure you're not doing any mistake over here. And then what are the different capabilities you are using? So my capability object reference is cap over here. So this is the thing that you have to add, and this URL you need to import from java.net package. Done. So my driver is initialized after that. Now after that you have to add one implicitly wait. So driver.manage.timeout implicitly wait of let's say I'm giving around 5 seconds of implicitly wait, because notepad application is very fast. So time unit dot seconds I'll be writing. Okay, that's it. So my this guy is ready, and then it will give you one add with try catch block. So I simply add one try catch block if any URL exception or something like this it's coming. Perfect. So this is a basic thing. Let's see, I have written over here. Then what I'm going to do, that I'm going to write my at the rate after also. I can write, let's see, I'll simple write at the rate after method. What do you want to do? So I want to launch first time, and then every time I want to close my browser. So I simply say that, okay, at the rate after method, and I simply say that public void do some cleanup, or okay, or whatever, tear down or something like this you want to write it. And at the rate after method you simple import this, right? So what I'm going to do now, I simple, just like we have driver.quit command, right? Same thing we have it over here, that you can simple write driver.quit. It means close the application, right? And when you close the application, again I simply say that, okay, run this particular setup method once again, like this. Or you can write one at the before method also, like this. The same setup method I'm going to call it over here. Perfect. So this is the first thing that you have done it. And once everything is done, I say that, okay, I'll write at the rate after suite method also. I simply see, it's up to you how exactly you're going to design your test cases. I'm not, okay, going to cover those things. And I simply say that, okay, finally this is my tear down method, and in tear down finally you close the app permanently, like that, and import this. So this is the at the rate after suite that I have written. Now I simply write my at the rate test annotation. I simply write my first test over here. Let's see, I have to decide that, okay, what is the first test? So my first test is about, let's see, um, check help about now test. Now what do you mean by this particular test? So the test I'm talking about, this, you have to go to help and then click on what? You have to click on about notepad, and after that you have to click on OK button. Okay, so these are the three steps: click on help, click on about notepad, and click on OK button. This is my test over here. So how will you do that? So for doing this at the rate test annotation I have to import first. Now I'll be using same command, driver dot find element. Okay, driver dot, now there are multiple commands over here, guys. Simply you can see that, okay, driver dot find element by locator also you can pass. You can pass a string by and a string using also, that I'm not going to cover. Let's say I'm going to cover find element by name. So there is one method is also available, find element by name. You can simply pass a name directly over here instead of writing by.name or something. So what is the name of this particular? Okay, so now the question is that in web application we have inspection tool, right? We can right click on it and inspect it, and then we can get the XPath, CSS and everything, right? But how exactly are you going to inspect Notepad? That is the question. So for inspecting it, you need a couple of options over here. You can use some recording tools, okay, provided by WinAppDriver. There are certain other tools also available, okay, but there is one famous tool is available, that is called inspection tool is available, inspect.exe, that you have to download. But inspect.exe, how will you get it? This inspect.exe, guys, you will be getting from Windows SDK. So what you have to do now, see it very carefully, just open your Google, and what you have to do that I'll show you. You just close this, go to this particular, yeah. So here you have to download Windows 10 SDK, but this Windows 10 SDK is around 2 GB. Okay, so you don't need complete Windows 10 SDK. So Windows 10 SDK is to develop the Windows based application, but I'm not going to develop any application, right? So what I'm going to do that, okay, download the installer. You click on this particular installer, you download this, and then you will be getting something like this. So I'll show you. I'll go to my downloads folder. Okay, I'll go to my downloads folder, and you will be getting something like this, that okay, Windows SDK setup. You double click on it, okay, and click on continue, and where exactly you want to install. So just let it be like this. Click on next, and here you have to select all these options. What are the options that I have selected, right? Because I don't need complete installer. I need only the important things over here, because otherwise because my target is just to inspect the element. So I want one inspect.exe, one inspect application, so that I can inspect my, okay, notepad or other desktop application. So here you don't need to download complete things, you just need to select all these checkboxes that I have selected over here, which will take around 372 MB. My total space is around 378 GB, but it will take around 372 MB, and you click on download, and then it will take around 3-4 minutes to download, and then that's it. After that, what you have to do after that is, I'm not going to download once again because I've already downloaded. So simple cancel this download, close it. What you have to do, you just need to go to your C drive. Under this particular C drive, you have to go to, let me show you 1 second. Yeah, you go to program files 86, and here it will generate one Windows kit over here. Can you see that? This Windows kit. When you download the Windows SDK, right? Just go to Windows kit, go to 10, and go to bin, and under bin you just go to the latest version. Can you see that this latest something like this 10.019 something? You open this, go to x64, and here you will see one, let me show you, one inspect application. You will be seeing that over here. So let me simple, yeah, see this inspect. This is very powerful tool. So this tool you will be getting to inspect the, okay, any kind of desktop application. So I just simply launch it. So the moment I launch it, right, I can inspect anything, just like, I used to inspect in my Google Chrome. So let me just close this 1 second. Okay, so I'll open this inspect, and I side by side I'll open my see this notepad, and I'll open my this inspection. So whatever in the background on my system, whatever the Windows based applications are there, see, it will try to inspect everything. See, Windows 10 and some other pages also running. So see, there are so many whatever, notepad also, okay, open, Eclipse is also open, okay, go to meeting is also open, okay, from where I'm recording. And there are whatever the application you can see with respect to the desktop application on this particular page, on this particular operating system, it will show each and everything over here. But I'm not bothered about each and everything, I'm just bothered about my notepad application. So simple, go to this, okay, United untitled notepad window. Let me just move it over here. Now what is my target? I have to inspect this guy, right? I have to click on this help. So the moment you click on help, see, over here just come over here and it will show you all the properties of help over here. I hope it's visible. Now you see that, okay, one property is there, name property is help. So I just copy this help over here. Okay, copy this and I'll go to my Eclipse. Right, let me just minimize this. And what is the by.name you want to use? By.name, I want to use this. Okay, this particular help, I'll be using it. And then after that, you want to do what? I want to do a click over here. Simple, click on it. When you do it, after that, what do you want? What is the next target? I want to click on About Notepad. So when you click on About Notepad, this OK button is also coming. So I'll simply go to my inspection and I see that, okay, this is my About Notepad. And what is the name? The name is About Notepad. So I'll just copy this particular name. So this is my by.name over here. So just copy this. You just come over here and then I'll write driver dot find element. Let me just shift a little bit over here. Okay, and driver dot sorry by name. And what is the name? The name is this. Okay, yeah. And then what do you want? You want to click on it. So simple dot click. And when you click on this About Notepad, right, then this Windows 10 is coming, this pop-up is coming, and I have to click on this OK button pop-up. So see, this is the OK button available over here. And what is the name? The name is OK. And you see that name is OK over here. So I just, okay, take this particular OK, O capital, K capital. So I simple copy this guy once again, and you simple click on OK. And simple do a dot click over here. Perfect. And that's it. So this is a one simple test. Let's see, I have written. Let me close this inspection. Otherwise, it will keep inspecting everything. And now I'll do one thing. I just run it and let's see it is working or not. So I'll just make sure your server is up and running. Don't close this particular window, just minimize it. And now you run it again. Let's run it and let's see. So run as testng and it should open Notepad. Okay, see, perfect. Did you see that? Awesome. So it opened the Notepad and then did it. So I'll do one thing. I don't want to write unnecessary this, I'll just simply say that at the rate before. This is my setup method and this is after method. Remove this guy and remove this guy from here. Why to write unnecessary things, right? So now let's run it again. Oops, some error. Okay, it's saying that somewhere before method. Okay, we have to import this. I'm not used to with Windows machine, guys, so sorry about that. But yeah, now let's run it again. See, it should open. Perfect. See, automatically it happened and your test case got passed over here. You can see that. Awesome. Perfect. Now let's write one more test. So I'm going to write another test that public, we will do something. Let's see, public void. And see, what I'm saying is in this particular notepad, I have to type something over here. Okay, I have to pass the send keys. So how to do that? So for doing this, I simply say that send text test, whatever the name you want to give. And I simply say that driver dot find element, and let's see what kind of element that we have. So I'll open my inspect, okay, that inspect guy once again, so that I can inspect everything, and I'll open my notepad. So this is what I want to inspect. This is a text area. Okay, I want to inspect. So you can see that, okay, this is the text editor. And here what you get, here you will see that, okay, name is equal to something like this. Okay, once again. So this is a notepad and what is the name? Name is text editor. So let's try this. Or do we have any other property? Or I'm checking it again. Let's see. Okay, so this is, you can inspect it also. Yeah. Okay, so it's pointing to this. See, there is a highlight icon. You can see that you can highlight okay, using this particular rectangle. So you just click on it, and where exactly this, okay, this, where exactly on which object it is pointing. It is pointing to this guy, so you can highlight over here. And I see that, okay, the name is something like this, text editor over here. Okay, so I'll do one thing, that let me just check one more thing. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so let's take this particular text editor. I'll just copy this and come over here, and this is the name once again. So I simply say that, okay, find element by name, and pass the name over here, and then send keys. Let's see, this is my, let me just close the, okay, minimize this. This is my notepad automation. Okay, and when you write something, after that I want to clear it also. So let's see it's clearing it or not. So driver dot, same thing, find element by name. Name is what? Name is this text editor. So I'll write, okay, and remember in Selenium we have dot clear method. Same thing, dot clear method, you will be having it over here. Now let's run it, and let's see it is working or not. Okay, so notepad is opening. This is done. Again, see, this is my notepad automation. Awesome. Perfect. So this is also absolutely working fine. Okay, now I'll write one more. Let's say one more test I'll write. And I simply say that, okay, public void. Now the next use case I want to pick that, let's see, I want to click on edit, and I want to click on time and date over here. Can you see that? Click on edit, and after that you have to click on time and date. So the moment you click on time and date, automatically the date is coming over here. This is what I want. And then after that I want to clear the date. So let's see how to do this. So I'll open my inspection guy, and you see that second, yeah, so this, let me close this and open it again. Okay, so I'll open it again. Now I want to inspect this guy. So are we getting something or not? This is, I don't want to install Eclipse. I want to check Notepad, and now inspect this guy, edit. So here with edit, what is a thing you are getting? For edit, we are getting name is edit over here. So just copy this name, and I'll write it over here. So I simply say that, let's see, my test case name is uh, enter time and date test. Okay, this is my test. I'm not writing any assertion, guys. Assertion the same way, test-ng assertions also you can write it. It's up to you how exactly you want to write it. Then I simply say that, okay, driver dot find element by dot name also you can also use it, or you can simply write it by dot by name also you can write it. And what is the name? The name is edit. Okay, and then what we have to do, we have to click on it. So simple, click on it. When you click on it, after that what you have to do, the second option you have to select, go to edit and click on time and date. So for time and date, it's, see, automatically it will create one object, and this is these are the objects repository. If you have worked upon qtp or uft, exactly same thing it's showing like that. So time and date, and these, any of the properties, you can simply do that. You can create multiple XPath also with, okay, with the help of these guys. So let's see the time and date. I see that, okay, this is a name is available over here, right? So I'll do one thing. I'll take this particular name, and let's see it is working or not. So I'll take this guy, and I simple write same thing once again, driver dot find element by name and dot click. So let's see my third test till here it's working or not. So let me just minimize it, and then let's see. So I select only this particular test, and simple run as test.ng. Let's see it is working or not. So it's opening. See, but after that it's not selecting time and date, and we have given the implicitly wait of 5 seconds, but it's not selecting. So if you see, it's saying that some error is there. It's saying that okay, element could not be located, no such element exception, we are getting it over here. Okay, like this. Okay, it's saying that okay, time name using name value equal to this, we could not find it. So in this case, time and date is not working. So do we have any other option? So let's see. So I'll just inspect this guy once again, and I'll go to my, okay, let's go to edit and click on time and date. So you see that okay, time and date is available over here. So I see that okay, a name property I cannot use it, it's not working. There we have one more property, guys, that you can use it. Can you see that automation ID? This automation ID is, now see how properly it is designed. Okay, for some of the elements that automation ID is already available. It means if your time and date is not working, so Microsoft, they have already, the Microsoft developer for Notepad application, they have already given this automation ID. So you can use this particular automation ID as 26. So how to do that? Just like in APM, what we have accessibility ID, right? Same thing, you can use it over here as well. So how to do that? So it will give you one extra locator, just like, okay, this locator is coming from um, find element, okay, by this guy, accessibility ID. And what is the ID value? The ID value is 26. I'll show you once again. See this, you have to inspect that guy once again. Okay, I'll go to edit, time and date. Okay, so if you see the time and date, this is the ID I'm talking about. Can you see that? This ID 26 is available. I hope it's visible for you. Okay, and you can simply use this particular 26 over here now. So let's see. I'll take 26 and then I want to do what? I want to click on it. So simple do a dot click. Okay, just a second. So accessibility ID 26 and then we should get dot click. Am I missing something? Okay, let's do once again. ID is 26 dot 1 second, not find element, it's find element dot click. Okay, yeah, it's not find elements, it's find element dot click. So after that it should select, okay, the date and time like this, and see it will be like this. The moment you select edit and click on time and date, the time and date will be visible over here. Okay, now I'll do one thing. Let me check this guy and this. Okay, so let me go to view. Let me go to this. Okay, is it showing anything for this? As of now, it's not showing anything for this. So this is the text editor. Let me check. The text editor is highlighting this. Yeah, this is highlighting this. And here you need to use this particular text editor. You can use it the way we have used earlier. And if you really want to pick the value, you can simple pick the value if it is available. See, the value is available over here. So let's see. I haven't used this particular method, but let's see it is working or not. So I'll pick this particular get, okay, text editor, copy this, and let's see it is working or not. So I simply say that okay, driver dot find element. This is the, till here I'll just pick it. This same locator I'm using it. Copy this dot, let's see, get attribute. Which attribute? I'll pick that particular attribute name. Okay, so let's see. This is the problem every time you have to inspect it. So okay, 1 second, guys. Where is notepad? Yeah, here is notepad. And this guy I want to, this is a text editor. and the value is somewhere is over here, that okay, this value dot value is the attribute. Okay, not only value, it's value dot value is written. So I'll pick value dot value. Let's see. For me also, this is just an experiment, so it is working or not. Let's see. Value dot capital value, and get attribute will return a string. So I'll store in a string over here. Let's see. Value is equal to this, and I'll print it on the console that system dot out dot println. I'll print the value. Right. So let's see it is working or not. Okay. So I simple right click on it and run as this guy. So it's fine. Okay. So okay, see, for time and date it's just not working. So yeah, because we have to comment it out because we are using accessibility ID, right? So let's remove this guy. After edit, we directly want to go to the time and date with accessibility ID. Okay. So for time being, let me close this guy. It's unnecessary disturbing the screen. Now you select this guy once again. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, going to time and date, and okay, it's doing something, but it's clicking on somewhere else. So that I don't want to do that. So getting the attribute. So let's see, are we getting the attribute or not? See, yes, this is a perfect. I got it, right? So this is the same value you are getting it over here. Perfect. So likewise, you can put an assertion over here as well, or whatever you want to do. You can simple do the assertion. So let's say I want to assert that, okay, assert dot assert assert true. I'll put a boolean condition that this particular value, okay, this particular value dot contains date. Which date? That is date 27. I'm just writing some hardcore, okay, hardcore assertion, guys. So don't judge me on the basis of that, but this is just I want to put an assertion like that. Okay, so now let's run it again because time will be changed. Next time it's 23:20 or whatever. So let's see. Okay, so it's absolutely working fine. So I don't know why this particular pop-up is coming because we haven't written any step over here. It's simple clicking on it, and after that it's going to this guy and then checking the value, and my assertion got passed and my test case got passed. Perfect. Now I'll execute all the test cases together. Now let's see it is working or not. Okay, about notepad, perfect. This is my notepad automation, perfect. Everything is absolutely working. Okay, fine, you can see that. Okay, if you want to give some priority also, I'll do one thing because just because of that. So I'll write one priority is equal to, this is my third priority, this is my second priority, and this is my first priority is equal to 1. And that the message I'm passing, right, I'll do one thing. This is my first desktop automation, something like this. I'm just okay writing over here, right? So let's see it is working or not. So now run it again and let's see. Okay, automation in the next line, see, because I've written /n and it's absolutely working fine. Okay, so yeah, because we have written something and that's why it's asking for saving it, because we are closing it, right? After driver.quit we are using it, so obviously when you quit it, it's saying do you want to save it or not. So let it be like this. Okay, let's cancel it, or if you want to inspect cancel, that cancel also you can simply do that over here. Okay, so this is the way you can simply do it, guys. It just like Selenium. Okay, let me remove the unnecessary imports. This is just like Selenium and absolutely working fine like this. And in fact, I don't need a static. Why I'm using a static unnecessary. Okay, so this is a Windows driver that you have to use it. You have to initialize with Windows driver over here. Okay, and just like we give the remote web driver, okay, and same thing for APM also, we have to write the APM driver, we are using it, right? And we have to give the node server IP address. Same thing, you have to give the Windows driver IP address, server IP address, you have to give it like that. So just try it, guys. I think it's quite stable. And for your desktop application, you can simple do that. So whatever kind of application that you can inspect over here, you can simply do that, and then you can pick some good examples from their release note also, and you can check from their GitHub also. It's clearly saying that okay, it's a service supports Selenium-like UI test automation on Windows application. The service supports testing universal Windows platform, UWP application, Windows Forms, any WinForms are available, or Windows Presentation Foundation WPF, and classic Windows apps which are available on your Windows 10 operating system. Classic Windows app means your Notepad, Skype, and okay, Eclipse, and all those things. You can simply automate those things. So just try, and if you have any issues, let me know. If you have interesting scenarios to automate, definitely we can do that. So I picked this particular Notepad because I'm also very new to it, and I don't want to take any complex example, but I have given you the idea. This is what you can do that with this particular application. Okay. So that's all for this particular video, guys. I hope it's clear. I'll share all these URLs and downloading things and everything, okay, in the description of this particular video. Let me know if you have any issues, and please subscribe to the channel, guys, if you are loving all these videos. Definitely there are a lot of more videos are coming in future, so please subscribe to the channel and let me know if you have any issues. Thank you so much, guys.